Alice in Wonderland, and if you haven't seen that cartoon or the movie, it's basically about that. And it's summarizing it in a shorter version, and I like all the dances and all the friends that I've made.
My impression of the performance was just pure exhilaration. They had fun, they were hyper, they were jumping on stage, they did everything they were supposed to do, and that's the important part. They covered where they made mistakes, and hopefully they learned how to improve in the future on activities like that.
We had many, many unexpected, interested cast members this year. So people that we never would have guessed would want to be in a musical came out and auditioned, and they did well, and they came to every rehearsal, and so it was really fun to teach them something brand new to them, along with the other cast members who have been in the shows for 3 years, who really exhibited great leadership to teach those new kids what to do.
Dear. How cool is that? I wonder what's the right thing to say to a toddler friend. Oh, dear, dear, dear. What's that, Doc? No, let me try. My name is...
I play chess at cat number 2.
This way to the Royal Rose Garden.
It was crazy. I mean, there were, long rehearsals, the makeup that made me look like a girl.
So one of my favorite parts was definitely have to be Zippity Doo Dah.
Oh, zippity doo dah, zippity yeah. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine headed my way. Wonderful feeling. Oh, what, oh, what, oh, what, oh, what, oh, what, oh, what.
I like the group dances like Zippity Doo Dah and Alice in Wonderland. And I like making new friends.
It was really fun. We had to come to practice for 2 months straight, learning the dances and the songs and blocking, and it was really fun.
I think it was a good experience for everyone to experience being a school play. I also liked the songs and dances, and my favorite one was the caucus race.
I was a royal cardsman backing up the queens. Our goal was basically to really make her mad until she tried to cut off our heads.
To take the fog and paint the royal flower bed. We're painting my royal thread.
This is the first play I've ever done, and I thought it was pretty fun. It was fun. You got to move around a lot and like just move and have fun.
I was a doorknob and a royal cardsman.
I'm sorry, but I have to find the white rabbit.
Who taught you to go around pulling on people's proboscis?
It was my first year doing this, and it was really fun. I was in the play each year from kindergarten to 5th grade, so I've had experience.
Round and round and round we go, let's live forevermore. For once we were behind, and now we find we are before. We're backward and we're out. Come enjoy the chase. Nothing can be better than a jolly carcass. Jolly carcass.
I play 2 parts actually, a lobster and a birthday party.
I played 2 parts too. I was a creature and a birthday party.
Well, you only have 1 birthday each year, but you have 364 unbirthdays. Happy unbirthday!
It was amazing, and I made a lot of friends in different grades, and I got to see them, and it was just awesome. You get to see like a bunch of friends every day, but like since it's going to be over, you don't get to see your friends as much, and it's cool to make new friends and just remember the fun stuff you had.
This is my first year at Stucky, so it's also my first year as a lead, and it's difficult having to learn the lines, learning the songs and the dance moves, and the people were really cool. They were nice to me. We're basically all a family.
The funnest thing was just learning all the dances, meeting new people from different grades that I don't get to see usually. You have to remember every single thing, and if you get it wrong, you just ruin it all.
It was awesome. I had so much fun. This is my first production. And I was in the play last year for a little bit, but I had just so much other stuff going on, like after school stuff, my homework and practicing my instrument and everything, so I had to quit, but I'm so happy that I got to be in this play.
Every day.
They get a sense of teamwork. Even though they're not on an athletic team, they truly have to rely on everyone else in the show. Every single person has a specific job, and everyone knows that they're equally important in their own right, no matter when they're on stage or if they're off stage, which includes the tech crew.
I was the whiteboard operator. I had to change the lights on certain cues and in different speeds and stuff.
Hurry, we're losing him. Oh no. Bring me the liverwurst.
It's fun because you get to work with technology and no one knows you're there.
I think our kids really realized this week how important the tech crew is backstage. We couldn't do any of it without them. It wouldn't be half the show without the tech crew. And the kids have learned that at a young age so that when they get into high school, they understand how important those roles are. And then they're a little more open, I think, to being on the tech crew behind the scenes. They don't always have to be in the spotlight and they don't always have to be in the show. They know that even if they're behind the pillars, they're just as important.
This was my first year being in the musical because in 6th and 7th grade I was always too shy and scared, but this experience has turned out to be really awesome actually because it just went by so fast and I kind of wish that the play wasn't even over. It was a lot of fun. I think last year I was a lead, so there wasn't much I had to get used to, but I still think there was a big change in difference because we had to do more improvising on stage. It wasn't just given to you.
It gives your kids an opportunity to know what it's like to express themselves, but know what it's like to express themselves through another character. They get to be somebody else, and then the middle school kids have the hardest time adapting to other situations because of kids making fun of them or picking on them, and these kids become a family. The kids that did the show last year and the kids that did the show the year before, when they come in this show, it becomes a family. I see 6th graders talking to 8th graders, and there's never really any other opportunity but the musical for all ages to interact. And these are kids from all walks of life, all different middle schools and elementary schools that get to hang out and just have fun.
Helps you interact with more kids. There are a lot of people that in the play that I wouldn't even known if I wasn't in the musical. And I think you can express yourself a lot where you can't in other situations, so you can express yourself on stage and be creative.
It was a good experience. This is my first year doing the play because this is my first year at Stucky Middle School. And it was a really good experience. It was really fun to bond with all my friends and get into my character.
Really, it was kind of funny because my guy tries to burn down the house. Yeah, doesn't really work out for him. Yeah.
My part was Tweedledee. It was a funny role, me and my partner in crime, of doing horrible deeds of fatness. Yeah. It was fun because we got to fall down, dance around Alice, mess with her. I think it was a cool experience. The people were great.
And I played the role of a caterpillar body.
Okay, what was that like?
It's fun. Got to dance and sing, pop bubbles. Fun. It turned out to be great.
Oh, it was awesome.
It was fun, but it was kind of stressful, you know, with everybody talking, and we have to keep repeating everything over and over, but it was worth it.
It was a really enriching experience. It was really fun. Probably my song. I love my song, and I love the people that do it. I mean, it's just fun, you know.
I played the head caterpillar. It was had to have a lot of energy in it, and I liked when everybody laughed at me because my wings jacked up a bunch and stuff. It was pretty fun. It was just exciting.
It was fun. Worked with some interesting people.
This show had the most 6th graders we've ever had before, and it had opportunities for leadership, so a lot of the 6th graders actually stood up, and the 8th graders, we've got about 10 8th graders that had done all 3 shows before, and they finally were able to be natural leaders and took over and were responsible.
For kids who are coming here to Stucky next year, don't be afraid to try out for the musical, even if your friends don't want to, because in the end, it pays off.
I was a flower.
It was kind of different because they're all sassy and stuck up kind of, but in a funny way.
Everybody loves us because we're the girls of the golden afternoon.
Oh, the best part of like getting the new kids coming into the play because now we know new people and we can help them with whatever because we've already been through the process and we know what to do, and it's just so easy to help the other kids, and it's just a good feeling inside.
Miss Crump is like the drama teacher, so she was the director in the play, and she was like really funny. She made everybody laugh. And Miss Bixler, she was the choreographer, and she's the music teacher here, and she's really funny too. And she helped us learn all the music.
Miss Crump and Miss Bixler, they are like the awesomest teachers ever.
Oh, well, they're awesome. Yes, if they're watching this, you're amazing. But okay, Miss Bixler is our honor choir teacher, and she's in charge of the music, and she did a really good job because everybody sounded really good and everybody was in tune.
Yeah.
And Miss Durham / Crump CD, Miss Durham is amazing. She helped me with my acting a lot, and over these 3 years of middle school, I've improved a lot in my acting.
I want to thank them for helping us get through it and like calm us down when starting, and teaching us everything that we know.
And Miss Crump and Miss Bixler have been awesome this entire time, and they've just been really encouraging, and they're just awesome. I love them so much.
Alice in Wonderland, how do you get to Wonderland? Over a hill or underland, or just behind the tree? When clouds go rolling by, they roll away and leave the sky. There is a land beyond, beyond, that people cannot see. Where can it be? He really hates from rush, it makes him awfully dizzy. But still it's always much, it happens when you're busy, busy, busy. Goodbye, you're late. If you wanna be a bud in our power, learn secrets on this day instant. Otherwise you're just a dry wallflower to the golden afternoon. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. The rose red, not green.